Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, we'll be revising some MCQs of history. Before starting this video, as usual, I would like to say that this video will be uploaded on his Equal to Classes Shivang channel. The other videos have also been made on various topics such as history, literature, and computer. So be sure to check them out. Let's start with the video. The first question, non-cooperation means A, B, C. So the correct answer will be C. The correct answers are marked with, they are bold. The options are bold. So it is a way of protesting in which one does not cooperate with the evildoer. Evildoer in this case being the British. Non-cooperation with evil is as much a duty as is cooperation with good, was said by D. Gandhi. Okay, so let's move on. Causes that led to the non-cooperation movement were Rowlatt Act, Jallianwala Bagh, Khilafat, all of the above. So the correct answer would be D. The Rowlatt Act was passed in March 1919. A. The president of Sedition Committee was Justice Sidney Rowlatt, Lord Minto, John Simon, D. None of these. So the correct answer would be A. Justice Sidney Rowlatt. Rowlatt Act aroused popular indignation because it curtailed the freedom of religion, suppressed the Indian national education, curbed the trade union activities. So the correct answer would be C. It authorized the government to imprison people without trial. So usually when you have done a crime, so you're arrested with a warrant, you're arrested with a reason. So even if you're arrested by the police provides you a reason why you're arrested. Nevertheless, you might know yourself why the police might have come, but they usually provide you with a reason and you get a fair trial. But in the Rowlatt Act, the police could arrest you without warrant, and uh, you may be imprisoned without trial, without a fair trial. The seventh question, there was a terrible massacre of innocent people on April 13th, 1919. So please do remember that non-cooperation movement happened in 1928, began in 1920, and Jallianwala Bagh, uh, Jallianwala Bagh, Khilafat movement, and the Rowlatt Act were the reasons for this. So you could safely assume that even if you don't remember the dates of these three reasons, the Jallianwala Bagh, Khilafat movement, and the Rowlatt Act, JKR. So you could safely assume that the dates of these three important factors would have happened before 1920. So that would be D, Jallianwala Bagh, Amritsar, Punjab. A large but peaceful crowd gathered at Jallianwala Bagh to protest against the arrest of leaders like A. Saifuddin Khichli or Dr. Satyapal, B. Maulana Azad, C. Hasrat Mohani, or D. Hakim Ajmal. So the correct answer would be A. Saifuddin. Uh, I think the spelling is wrong over here. Saifuddin and Dr. Satyapal. The ninth question. The military commander of Amritsar who commanded his troops to open fire at the crowd was A. General Dyer. So let's move on. Knighthood. So let's read the whole question first. Okay. The 10th question. Name the famous person of India who renounced the knighthood of conferred on him. So after Jallianwala Bagh tragedy happened due to disgust, Sir Rabindranath Tagore became Rabindranath Tagore. So knighthood is basically like, say for example, if your name is Lalit. So if when knighthood is bestowed upon you, so you have Sir Lalit. You are known as Sir Lalit. But uh, when Rabindranath Tagore when he renounced the knighthood, so that meant that when he was known as Sir Rabindranath Tagore, that title won't be used anymore. It would just be known as Sir Rabindranath Tagore. So let's erase this and move on. The 11th question. Which of the following were the main objectives of the Khilafat movement? To raise anti-British feeling among the Muslims of India, to reform the Muslim society, to demand separate electorates, to save the Ottoman Empire and restore the Caliph. So this would be the correct answer. So at that time, the supreme leader, you could say the supreme leader, the Caliph of the Ottoman Empire was known as the head of the Muslim world. So you have Pope, who's kind of the spiritual god on earth, the representative of Christianity around the world. So you have a Caliph, which is like the head of the religion of Islam in the world. So when they got defeated by the British, in World War I. So the treatment that was inferred upon the Caliph or the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire, it hurt the religious sentiments and feelings of the Muslims. The 12th question. The two prominent Muslim brothers who started the Khilafat movement were Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali. Okay. 13th question. Gandhiji supported the Khilafat movement in order to bring unity between Hindu and Muslims. Non-cooperation movement officially launched in December 1920. Which of the following was not a program adopted by Gandhiji for the non-cooperation movement? A. Pacifist resistance, B, C, or D? So the correct answer would be D, emancipation of upliftment of women. So surrender of titles, Swadeshi and boycott, passive resistance were some of the programs adopted by Gandhiji for his non-cooperation movement. Okay, so let's move on. So the next question says, Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement February 12, 1922, on February 12, 1922, for the following reasons. So I'll just zoom this a bit. Okay, so we can see it better. Gandhiji withdrew the non-cooperation movement on February 12, 1922. Just remember the dates for the following reasons. So B, Chauri Chaura incident is the correct answer. Moving on, the 17th question. Identify the statement which is not the impact of non-cooperation movement. So the correct answer would be D. The movement under the leadership of Billan Harijan Sewak Sangh changed the social conditions. So fostered Hindu-Muslim unity because Gandhiji said that we stand by the Khilafat movement and its people supporting the cause. Then you have the Congress became a revolutionary movement, and then you finally have national movement became a mass movement. So 18th question, consider the following events during India's freedom struggle: Chauri Chaura incident, Dandi March, Quit India movement, Jallianwala Bagh tragedy. Okay, so which of the following is the correct chronological order of the events given above? So just see the following events carefully. Chauri Chaura incident happened after non-cooperation movement. Dandi March happened in 1930. Quit India movement happened after Dandi March. So this would be the last. This would be fourth. Jallianwala Bagh tragedy happened first. Dandi March would be third, and Chauri Chaura would be second. So D first, A. So D first, A second, B third, and C fourth. So first would be correct. Let's move on. The Mahatma Gandhi gave the call for a civil disobedience movement in B 1930. So non-cooperation, as I've said in my previous videos, my previous history videos, if you watched them, there was a decade gap between non-cooperation movement and civil disobedience movement. So non-cooperation movement happened in 1920 and civil disobedience movement happened in 1930, almost a decade apart. Okay, moving on. The 20th question. Just scroll this. Okay. The Simon Commission of 1927 was boycotted by the Indians for the following reasons. It was supported by the Muslim League, wrong. Congress felt that the need of people are entitled to Swaraj, wrong. There were differences among the members, wrong. There were no Indian members in the commission, so this would be the right answer. There was a Simon Commission in which there were 7 members of the commission, in which there was no Indian member. There was no Indian representation. So that's why Mahatma Gandhiji called for civil disobedience movement. Under whose presidency was the Lahore session of the Indian National Congress held in the year 1929? C. Jawaharlal Nehru. Moving on, the Lahore session of the Indian National Congress 1929 is very important in history because Congress passed a resolution demanding complete independence. Rift between extremists. A resolution was passed, so A would be the correct answer. At which Congress session was the working committee authorized to launch a program of civil disobedience? So the correct answer would be B. Lahore in 1929. The 24th question. On 12th March, Mahatma Gandhi began the historic march. Historic march in the sense Dandi March. Dandi March, which took approximately more or less 1 month. because he had to walk. He didn't take a car and go over there. On 12th March, Mahatma Gandhi began the historic march from Kheda, Gujarat, Champaran, Bihar, Pune. So the correct answer would be C, Sabarmati Ashram. Which one of the following began with Dandi March? C, Civil Disobedience Movement. So one thing that you have to keep in mind is that with the Dandi March, Civil Disobedience Movement started. And with the help of JKR, in the sense Jallianwala Bagh, Khilafat Movement and Rowlatt Act, non-cooperation movement happened. Okay, so let's move on. Which of the following was not included in Gandhi Urban Pact? Release of all political prisoners except those of guilty of violence. So this was included to suspend the civil disobedience movement. This was agreed upon by Gandhiji. So this is also correct. Invitation to Congress to participate in the second session of Round Conference. Acceptance of Gandhi's suggestion for inquiry into police excess. So D. D was not included in the Gandhi Urban Pact. Third question. Okay, so let's move on. Study the first pair and complete the second pair. Prabhat Feri's patriotic songs, depressed classes, Birla and Harijan Sevak Sangh. Okay, so let's move on. Moving on to the next question. Vanra Sena Children's Organization, Girls Organization was known as Manjari Sena. 32nd question. Which of the following were non-causes of the Quit India movement? Arrival of the Simon Commission, failure of the Cripps Mission, Japanese threat, declaration of Purna Swaraj. So the correct answer will be third, A and D. Let's scroll a bit. Which of the following were not the causes of Quit India movement? Arrival of the Simon Commission. This was the cause of civil disobedience movement. So A and D were the cause of civil disobedience movement. Okay, moving on. Which point in the Cripps offer was against the unity of the nation? It did not provide sufficient safeguards for their interests. The princely states had no right. So A was the cause of Muslim League rejecting the Cripps offer because the Muslim League wanted a separate nation known as Pakistan, but the Cripps mission did not specifically state their the formation of a new union. So that's why it's written over here that it did not provide sufficient safeguards for their interest. They refers to Muslim League. The princely states had no right to send their representatives to the proposed constitution. The plan involved partitioning the country. So C was the correct answer. Congress did not want the country to get partitioned. 34th question. India's safety and Britain's too lies in the orderly and timely British withdrawal from India. This is said by B. Gandhiji. 35th question. The Congress Working Committee met at Wardha in July 1942. It adopted a Go Back Simon Quit India resolution, Purna Swaraj, both A and C. So please note that 1920, whenever there's 1920 referred, just automatically your brain should be set in such a way that when you encounter the date 1920, automatically it should say it's non-cooperation movement. If it's 1930, if the question states 1930, then automatically it should say that it's related to civil disobedience movement. And if the date is 1942, then your brain should be wired in such a way in which it interprets this as Quit India movement. So this would be D, Quit India resolution. To do or die, declaration was made by Gandhiji during non-cooperation movement, Quit India movement. So to do or die, there's a famous phrase which is in Hindi. It's called Karo Ya Maro. The 37th question. Which of the following was the impact of Quit India movement? People of all sections of society participated in this movement. Congress Socialist Party was strengthened. The depressed classes were given entry. So the correct answer would be A. People of all sections of society participated in this event. Okay, so let's move on. The first question. Who nominates the members of the Rajya Sabha? B. The President. On which there's a question rectification that has to take place. Who nominates the members of the Rajya Sabha? So it's basically the president, the special 12 people. It's referring to the 12 people that are nominated directly by the president. President. On which basis is representation allocated to the states and union territories? It's done on the basis of the population. Who has the final say in the matters of the concurrent list? The Union Parliament, the state legislature, both above have an equal say, the president. A, the Union Parliament. So the correct answer would be introducing a motion of no confidence against the government. So, sorry for that. So no confidence can only be introduced in the Lok Sabha. It cannot be introduced in the Rajya Sabha. This is the part where Rajya Sabha lacks equal powers of the Lok Sabha. One more place where Rajya Sabha lacks equal powers with the Lok Sabha is Money Bill. Money Bill can only be passed in the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha only plays the advisory role. Which body possesses the residuary powers? So residuary powers means that, say, for example, you have three lists. You have the union list, you have the state list, and then you have the concurrent list. So the topics that aren't listed in either of these three lists, they're known as residuary. This is known as a residuary list. So the parliament has residuary powers. So D would be the correct answer. Parliament has residuary powers in the sense it has powers to amend or change laws related to residuary list. After how much time do ordinances cease to operate from the reassembly of the parliament unless they are approved by the houses? So the correct answer would be D, 6 weeks. Seventh question, what is the role of Rajya Sabha in financial matters? C, advisory. As I've said before, Rajya Sabha only plays an advisory role in case of financial matters. Which session generally takes place in the months of July, August? So you have the budget session, you have the monsoon session, and then you have the winter session. So note that in my previous videos also I mentioned that you might get a question wherein you might be asked that which of these is not a session. So you have the budget session, you have the winter session, you have the monsoon session. In the last option, they might write summer option, the summer session. So there is no such session known as summer session. So this would be the wrong answer. So the correct answer would be C, monsoon session, because it takes place in July and August. The winter session takes place in November and December. So today is 30th of November. So as of now, there is a winter session in the parliament, which is being conducted. What statement does, okay, so the ninth question. Complete the given analogy, Lok Sabha 25 years, Rajya Sabha be 30 years. The 10th question, what statement does not apply to the doctrine of lapse? Lord Wellesley introduced it, Nagpur was annexed. C, royal titles were taken away, or D, Rani of Jhansi adopted son was not allowed to become the king. So the correct answer would be A, Lord Wellesley introduced it. Doctrine of lapse was introduced by Lord Dalhousie. It wasn't introduced by Lord Wellesley. Dalhousie. So moving on to the next question. A social religious cause of the first war of independence was disrespect shown to the Bahadur Shah because it hurt the feelings and sentiments of the Muslim people. The 12th question. Which of the following is a method of the early nationalists? Petitions, prayers, Swadeshi, revivalism. So the correct answer would be A and B. So moving on to the next question. Complete the following analogy. Early nationalist intelligence assertive nationalists. So the correct answer would be B, upper classes. One of the causes of the partition of Bengal was to bring about Hindu-Muslim unity, British policy of divide and rule. So B would be the correct answer. So note to the viewer that self-government for Indians was basically a joke. It was basically a dream, which became a reality in 1947. For those of you who do not know, political guru of Gandhiji. So the political guru of Gandhiji was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. See, the Indian National Congress was founded by A.O. Hume. The 17th question. Which of the following was not part of the program of the non-cooperation movement? I'll just erase this. Non-payment of taxes, boycott of foreign goods and services, C. Surrender of titles that the government awarded, D. Boycott of colleges, schools, and ports. So the correct answer would be A. Non-payment of taxes. The 18th question. The beginning of the civil disobedience movement was marked by A, B, C, or D. So the correct answer would be B, Mahatma Gandhi. The cause for civil disobedience movement was uh, started by the when Gandhiji picked up the salt from the beach. The Indians boycotted the Simon Commission because no Indian member. There was no Indian representation in the Simon Commission. 20th question. The Chauri Chaura incident marked the end of non-cooperation movement because of A. Violence. Gandhiji's movement of non-cooperation movement was all about non-violence stuff. 21. Read the passage and answer the questions below. So this is a passage given over here. Just read it carefully. You can pause the video if you want. Where did this incident take place? D. Amritsar. Which movement did Gandhiji start because of this incident? C. Non-cooperation movement. Identify any two impacts of the movement that was started by Gandhiji due to this incident. Instilled confidence among people, led to large-scale communal riots, promoted social reforms, led to the first roundtable conference. So 4 is definitely wrong because this happened in when civil disobedience movement started. 3 promoted social reforms, 2 or 1. So the correct answer would be 1 and 3. Because non-cooperation movement also did not, lead to large-scale communal riots. Identify the person in the picture. So the picture is not given. It's basically W.C. Banerjee. So moving on to the next question. Name the organization in which he was the president. So W.C. Banerjee was the president of Indian National Congress. So D would be the correct answer. Identify from the list 2 objectives of organization mentioned above. 1. To develop feelings of national unity, mass participation in public movements, to protect and advance political rights, to train and organize public opinion in the country. So the correct answer would be the correct answer would be D, 2 and 3. The 23rd question. Which of these statements is correct about the no confidence motion? With the cabinet ministers are collectively responsible to the Lok Sabha. No confidence motion can be passed by Lok Sabha. C. No confidence motion can be moved by members of the Rajya Sabha. C is wrong. D. No confidence motion can be moved by the ruling party against opposition. D is wrong. So the correct answer would be A and D. A. Moving on to the next question. 24th. Tom, a 20-year-old British man. Note that Tom is 20-year-old. Who works in private firm in India is not qualified to be a member of Rajya Sabha because A. He holds an office of profit. B. He is not a citizen of India. B is true. C. He does not have the minimum age qualification. So the minimum age qualification for Rajya Sabha is 30 years, whereas in Lok Sabha it's 25 years, and he's not a citizen of India. He's a British citizen. So C would be the correct answer. Okay, so moving on. The financial powers of the Union Parliament consist of A. Passing ordinary bills. So note they're talking about financial powers. B. Passing the Union budget. So B would be correct. C. Promulgating an ordinance. D. Authorizing the executive to draw funds. So D would be correct. B and D. So C would be the correct option. Okay, so moving on. Which of the following is correct? I'll just use my pen. Which of the following is correct? Dadabhai Naoroji, Servants of India Society. This is wrong. Gokhale, Gopal Krishna Gokhale founded Servants of India Society. B. Raja Ram Mohan Roy Arya Samaj. This is also wrong. Raja Ram Mohan Roy founded the Brahmo Samaj. C would be correct and D would also be correct. So C would be the correct answer. The 27th question. Which of the following sentences is true about the Gandhi Event Pact? Congress agreed to participate in the second session of Roundtable Conference, correct? The government released all prisoners. No salt was to be manufactured by the Indians. This is wrong. And the civil disobedience movement was suspended. So the correct answer would be A and D. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following sentences are correct in connection with Lahore session of the Congress in 1929? Motilal Nehru was made president of Congress. Tricolor flag was posted on the banks of River Ravi. So D would be the correct answer. So this brings us to the end of this video. I hope you learned something and more specifically enjoyed this video. Again, I would like to say that this video will be uploaded on this channel as Eco2 Classes Shivang, where videos are being uploaded on literature, computers, and history. So be sure to check them out. Stay home, stay safe, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.